lovely midweek in Los Angeles. Really spring-like weather. Crazy. Just sitting down with some coffee and a Cornell and Deal Big and Burly. And a little dog. Yep. Good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. He loves hanging out, trying to find that speck of sun. Karl Erik freehand from a long time ago. I don't know how many years ago. Karl Erik's now deceased, but maybe like 10 years ago, I got this pipe as an estate. So I wrote him an email to see if he could kind of get a date on it. And he wrote me back, which was kind of amazing, frankly. I was a major pipe manufacturer. A lot of people worked for him. And he said, you know, he's made so many pipes over the course of his life, you know, he couldn't say for certain, you know, what that nomenclature meant. And it's true. I mean, I think he said he made hundreds of thousands of pipes over the course of his life, and I'm sure he did. And this one is just a really, really great freehand. There's some flame grain on one side, some kind of various grain, a little washed out in the front, but beautiful plateau on both the top of the pipe and on the rear at the shank, and it just smokes fabulously. It also is a sitter. It sits rather nicely, actually. Well, not in my hand so much, but on a table. And it looks kind of handsome while it's seated. I love the old Danish style freehands. Last night I was smoking a Joby Dansk, which is, you know, I guess Joby's an American company, but, or it was, I don't know if it is now, but yeah, I contracted, you know, Karl Erik to carve their Danish freehand line. I have a couple of those. They're real traditional. Some of them are a little weird. I'll have to show some of those in the future. Actually, I only have two of them, so not like I can show many, but I wonder how many people actually dig the freehands as much as I do. I know there's some, but I don't think they're kind of in style the way they used to be. Back in the 60s and 70s, when I was aware of pipe smoking as a kid, it seemed to me that all the coolest guys smoked the Danish freehands. Like a lot of jazz musicians, Ron Carter, and a picture of Charles Mingus. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of bass players smoking a freehand. I'm gonna have to go through some. I have a nice book about jazz in the 60s, and there's some pictures of guys with pipes in there. Yeah. So back then, if a guy smoked a pipe, it was very cool, because you had all the cool people smoking them. It wasn't just, you know, college professors and suburban dads. You know, you had, you know, cool writers and thinkers, and musicians and artists. Yeah, there are a lot of actually musicians' pipes, like Duck Dunn, another bass player. Is it Clarence Gatemouth Brown, guitar player? A dog going after lizards in the bush. It's funny. Who else? Is there a picture of Bo Diddley with a pipe? Yeah, gosh, I always come up short when I start to think about these things. That's pretty tasty. I misspoke before. I'm not big and burly in here. This is the last half of a bowl of Home and Hearth's Old Tartan. I was trying to separate the flavors I was tasting when I first lit it up. This is a slight aromatic. My taste is Gold Virginia and an aromatic component that I first tasted vaguely chocolatey. I presume the burley in there because that burley is oftentimes a carrier for the flavorings they stick in these kinds of tobaccos. It's also giving it a bit more body. He's really going after that lizard now. Oh God. It's like this face-off. Dog's head poking into the bush. Lizard, they're like nose to nose, I presume. It's a matter of who flinches first. But in the end, the dog always walks away with part of the lizard in his mouth. Anyway. Good week, and you know what? This new video camera, digital camera I got, Canon A1200, based on the video of another YouTube piper. This video I was really impressed with. If this comes out looking, half as good as his did, I'll be a pretty happy guy. So let me know if this looks and sounds any good, right? Better than the other ones I made. Okay, take care of yourselves, guys.